So welcome back to my channel, and in this video I will show you 3 myths that people in fitness niche are still believing it. Now, when I was starting out, I used to believe them as well. And in this video I will show you why they are wrong and what you have to do instead in order to become bigger or shredded. Now, I'm not showing up my physique just to let you know that I'm shredded, but to keep you know that I know what I'm talking about. Because you might see a guy who is in hoodie, questionable gym, but this is not the thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about the things that people are still believing, and you might as well, and why this is keeping you stuck. Now, to not waste your time, I will get straight to the point. So, the first myth that people are still believing is soreness. Now, most people think that if they are sore, that they had a great workout. They just think, oh, I am sore after a leg workout. That means my legs are growing. But is it true? Well, I thought the same. And I was doing 30 sets of leg extension. Then I tried to do like Tom Platz, Tom Platz, but I did with lower weight because I thought, yeah, I have to pump my muscles. So I chased more and more, and I was sore. I have a lot of fatigue, and I thought I was growing. But when I look back, I was just pumping my muscles, and there was no real growth because I was just constantly fatiguing myself, which caused me a lot of wasted hours in the gym because I didn't grow. I just wasted my time, and I literally stayed the same. So if you're still getting sore after every workout, that means you're not adapted to your workout and you're doing something wrong which your body is not used to. So for most efficient muscle growth, you have to try to not be sore. And that means if you're doing workout and you are doing the same shit, you're just progressing, then there is no reason to be sore. Now, that brings to the second point, the second myth that people are still believing, and that is fuck. Well, how is this spelling? Wait. Yes. Volume. Now, you might think that a lot of volume is great because people who are on steroids will tell you that you have to do more. You have to do more. In order to gain more mass, you have to train more. And that makes sense, right? But if you're a natural lifter, especially I'm talking to you, if you're natural and you don't want to take steroids because steroids are bad for you, I'm not gonna talk about and waste hours on this, but if you are on steroids, you are building muscle just by sitting on your ass. But if you're natural, you have to think more smart. You have to understand that more volume will just cause more fatigue. And that was a thing that I said. Soreness isn't the goal. The goal is to progress. And that's why if you are on low volume training, you will be progressing more and you will not be as sore as if you are training high volume. But this is like literally game changer. So, to give you perspective, try to focus on no. wait, try to not focus on 4 to 12 reps like all these guys saying, because this is like total bullshit. But if you're gonna focus on volume, try to do 2 sets per exercise. Just keep it simple. 1 set on isolated movements and 2 or 3 maximum on compounding lifts, because that is a super underrated thing to do as a natural, because as you progress you don't want to be sore, because soreness will kill your gains. And if you're more advanced, building muscle is harder and harder, and that's why you have to be smart. Now, the last myth that people are still believing is, wait, that you have to change your program in order to shock your body and grow. That's a bullshit, okay? If you're still believing that changing your programs will somehow bring you from not looking like Greek god to looking like Greek god, no. Literally, if you want to build good looking physique, you have to stick to something and do it over a long time. Now, if you're natural, you have to program smart training. So, if you want to know how I train and how I built 25 kg of muscle in just 2 years, link in the description. I have free training blueprint. It's literally free. You can read it out, and there is a free training example how you can train today. So I will not waste your time. I will have plenty of videos on this, but the point is, if you're natural, you have to train consistently and doing the same thing, so you not get sore, and also you're not doing too much volume that kills your recovery. And that's why you have to plan your program. But if you're doing bro splits, for example, and you're doing it consistently, of course you're gonna build muscle because you are consistent. But when you start to be more advanced, you will see a plateau. You will look the same for many years. There's like, I saw some statistic, and people who enter the gym will just gain newbie gains, and they will look the same for rest of their lives. And if you want to be huge, you have to do something different, and you have to train smart. That's the thing. So if you're just believing these 3 myths, I cannot explain even more, but you will stay the same. But if you understand that soreness is your enemy and you should avoid it, and high volume is also big problem for natural lifters, especially those who are more advanced. Like if you're just starting out, that doesn't matter that much, but if you are just natural lifter and you're more advanced, low volume is the game changer. And changing your programs literally destroys everything. If you're switching up every single week your program, then you will not grow at all. Consistency wins over time, and that's why this doesn't apply just to fitness, but in all areas of your life. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and if you know how I train, just click the first link in the description. I like this video, but I have to go, so goodbye. Man, this is freezing.